Okay. Alright, so I gotta talk about something. So I was on Instagram reading something about an ASMR YouTuber I watch who's on like Instagram whenever I was reading something. I mentioned something called Cottagecore. I'm like, what the fuck is Cottagecore? So I look it up. I'm like, is this some Tradwife shit? So I'm gonna read the Cottagecore Wikipedia page. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but I'll read some of it. So apparently, look at this Cottagecore. Cottagecore is an internet aesthetic which celebrates a return to traditional skills and crafts such as forging, baking, pottery, and is related to simpler nostalgic aesthetic movements such as grandmacore, farmcore, goblincore, and fairycore. What the fuck is goblincore? According to proponents, the idea that of the college, the ideas of cottagecore can satisfy a popular desire for an aspirational form of nostalgia as well as an escape from many forms of stress and trauma. New York Times has termed it a reaction to hustle culture. What the fuck is hustle culture? Oh, okay, what the fuck? The hustle culture and the event of personal branding. The movement gained further traction in many online spheres and on social media due to the mass quarantining in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Accordingly, has been described by The Guardian as a visual lifestyle movement designed to fetishize the wholesome purity of the outdoors. It emphasizes simplicity and the soft peacefulness of pastoral life as an escape from the dangers of the modern world. Gardening, interacting with farm animals, and dancing with a loved one under the moonlight. These classic cottagecore themes eschew digital correctedness in favor of connectedness to nature. Okay. How much? Okay. Well, cottagecore has been named an ideal aesthetic in 2018. Similar aesthetics and ideals have a long cultural history. Marie Antoinette was criticized for the expense and self-indulgence of her Amour de la Reine, a model village where the queen would host intimate gatherings with friends, even dressed as a shepherdess or milkmaid, and play at living a simple life, while servants maintained the working farm. This was not a unique folly. It was fashionable in 18th century Europe for nobles to build picturesque or ornamental farms on their country estates in the style of rural villages. 18th century arts and craft movements were approached to art, architecture, and design that embraced folk styles and techniques as a critique of the industrial production. Cottagecore has been compared to social simulation video game series Animal Crossing being acted out in real life. Oh boy. Cottagecore, politics, religion. Oh boy. Cottagecore has become a subculture of the queer and particularly the lesbian community. Actually, I do know that because I have a friend who is a farm lesbian. Stemming from the drive for escape from a heteronormative society. Cottagecore videos of lesbians performing tasks like baking bread, embroidering, and thrifting to calming music has gone viral on the social media app TikTok. Some cottagecore aficionados report wishing to reclaim non-sexual ideas and images of intimacy and togetherness. As one Reddit user explains, cottagecore sees love as a connection between two souls. Others see cottagecore as a way to disentangle and reclaim traditional rural pleasures surrounding the homophobia and transphobia they experienced growing up in small towns. One cottagecore fan told ID Magazine, "Even now, when I go back to my hometown, I can't help but feel watched and judged all the time for how I look or dress. It especially makes me feel like the things I loved in childhood, like having farm animals and picking blackberries in the fields, getting lost in the woods, and cis and hetero-coded. So for me, cottagecore is an ideal where I can be visibly queer in rural spaces. See also pastoral and ecofeminism." Fair enough. Here's some fucking references. Dope. Seems pretty cool. How about look at some pictures? This seems like some Tradwife shit. I don't know. I guess it's not necessarily Tradwife, but could be. Huh. This is very nice with the fields of flowers. Dope. I mean, I'm not really into it myself, but I mean, it looks nice. I mean, a cottage. I guess it would be neat to have a cottage. It would, but I'm too much of a city boy to live out there forever. Wait, shit. So, how I even do this shit? I had a plant. A plant I named it at some point. It's actually. It actually kind of looks kind of good, as long as it's, actually leaves. You know, that's actually pretty dope, though. I'll give them that. This is actually pretty fucking dope. Dope. I like to, actually, this is actually a pretty cool house. She's fucking dead. Anyway, what is this? Dope. Yeah, we'll do 4 more. 1. It's like women are mostly into this, but it seems like it's pretty fucking dope. I mean, because it seems like, I'm just gonna go back through all these to just look at them a second time. It seems like these are pretty fucking dope. I mean, I'm personally, my aesthetic's more of like a mafia guy in like a city, but I mean, this aesthetic's pretty fucking dope, though. I'll give them that. Yeah, that one's pretty beautiful. I'm not really into the whole Tradwife stuff. Let's take a minute to look at Tradwife. Tradwife is fucking ugh. That is ugh. Yikers. Oh, I love this one. This one's so fucking stupid. This one's also pretty fucking stupid. And this is the one where she's talking about, like... Oh, this is the one where, it's, like, racist, too. This is the one where it's not racist, but it's still pretty fucking whack. Actually, no, place is still racist. Yeah, this one was funny. Yeah, this one's also pretty fucking funny. But yeah, this is... Yikes. Yikes, bro. Yeah, I would not want to try. The Tradwife shit sounds fucking miserable. Hold on, I guess I could also read this. Tradwife. Tradwife for the traditional wife is a woman who prefers the traditional submission role manage. Some may have chosen to leave careers of business or in public life to focus instead on families raising children. They tend to agree with statements like a woman's place in the home. Woman's place in the home. Oh my goodness. The Tradwife movement idealizes so-called traditional feminine values such as housework, raising children, and submitting to male authority. Photo, a cover of Good Housekeeping magazine from fucking 1908. Jesus fucking Christ. $1 a year, goddamn. The movement spread in part through social... Wait, so an advertisement from the Ladies' Home Journal in 1948 featuring a homemaker with an apron from amply filled refrigerator. The movement is spread in part through the social media accounts on YouTube featuring women who are usually white. Citation needed. Jesus. Extolling the virtues of staying at home. I don't really think you need a citation for that shit. Who are white people. Extolling the virtues of staying home, fixing meals, and having many children, raising them, submitting to male leadership, and behaving like traditional wives. A report in the American Magazine, a liberal Catholic publication, suggested that. It's actually not that bad. Suggested that Tradwife adherents have adopted the practice of wearing veils in church in order to appeal to men. What? The concept is controversial, particularly because the association in the United States with the far-right politics of the Republican Party. Yep. Republican Party. It rejects many of the precepts of feminism and accepts the notion that the husband being the dominant figure in the home. Ugh. The New York Times columnist Annie Kelly suggested that there were connections between the ideas of Tradwives and white supremacy, and the movement urged more white women to have babies to offset a declining birth rate. Hepzibah Anderson, writing in Prospect, described the Tradwife movement as a fringe development. Yeah. I think it's mostly like a fetish for like, fucking insulting neo-Nazis and shit. Who the fuck is Qasim? I mean, dope. Yeah, but Tradwife is pretty fucking weird. Yeah, it's pretty. What the fuck is this? Yeah, it's like. Yeah, this like it's like. Yeah, so feminist versus. Yeah, so not really. Cottagecore pretty fucking dope, pretty based. Tradwife, I'm gonna change the font. Tradwife pretty fucking weird. So that's all I have to say. Bye bye.